First at 10, continuing coverage on a shooting early this morning in Desert Hot Springs. Take a look behind me and you can see that police here are working the scene.
Officials still working to piece together exactly what happened, with 2 people taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds. One of the gunshot victims was found in a home on Avenida Alta Loma, just east of Mountain View Road. The other at a gas station after police say friends were trying to drive him to the hospital to be treated. And we're learning that there had been problems at this same home, a history of trouble there. News Channel 3's Kendall Flynn talked to one neighbor who says she's filed several police reports in recent weeks.
I force myself to stay home a few days a week just because I don't want to be this person that becomes terrified the rest of my life.
A Desert Hot Springs neighbor has experienced multiple incidents in her once quiet neighborhood, and she's concerned for her and her neighbor's safety.
Every week there's something else. I wrote a letter to the police and gave one to the city and to the chief of police, saying if anything happens to me, that I want my kids to know that I did everything that I can.
There's one house in the neighborhood specifically concerning neighbors, which is the house involved in Tuesday morning's shooting. There are even numerous bullet holes outside of the front door of this home from a prior incident.
This house has been a problem. It has been known to us for a while. Basically, our understanding of this house is it's either rented or the owner of the house does not physically live at the house. And so there have been people coming and going.
But neighbors say the crime in the neighborhood extends beyond this house to even a break-in at a neighbor's. All issues they don't feel authorities addressed prior to the shooting.
On President's Day, I heard banging on my front door and I knew that nobody was coming to my house. It was 1 in the morning. I called 911. By the time he was in the back banging on the windows, I moved to the garage. And at that time, I stayed on the phone. I was on the phone with 911 for 20 minutes under the car with my dog. It's a long time to be scared of your life.
A burglary DHS-PD was aware of, but did not comment on.
I don't want to get into that unless she wants to talk about it, but I am aware that there was a burglary at her house that she was a victim of.
Given the circumstances, even if the neighbors involved in the recent shooting were evicted or the house ownership was changed, this neighbor is not convinced she should stay in the neighborhood.
I just don't feel safe, and I think that maybe there will be changes, but I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I don't want to sit around and find out if it is going to.
Reporting in Desert Hot Springs, Kendall Flynn, News Channel 3.